Welcome to InThisCornerTV.com. I'm Smitty with Amir Khan, one of the rising stars in boxing, coming off that big win over BARRERA. First off, tell us about that fight. I know you would have liked it to end in a different fashion. Still with you, the winner, but tell us about that fight.
Yeah, it was a brilliant fight. BARRERA was BARRERA wanted to come and win the fight. He wanted to become the first four-time world champion from Mexico, and he was ready for it. And I had my training camp with Freddie Roach. It's my third camp here for my next fight as well. But for the last fight, I trained against BARRERA. I trained with Freddie, and the hard work was done in the gym. We went there. We was 100% confident we was going to go and win the fight, and the game plan was in my mind. Nice and fresh.
BARRERA's not the fighter he used to be, but going in with a guy like that who has so much experience, so much craft, what did you learn?
Yeah, I learned a lot. BARRERA's a legend. I'm a big fan of him. When the fight was announced, it gave me that extra motivation and that extra push. Knowing that you're fighting someone like BARRERA, he's got the experience and he can pull a fight off in the later rounds with his experience. But we had to stay sharp and keep our mind clear and be careful, be patient, and that's what we did in the fight. I'm still a fan of him. He's a great fighter, and it's just a shame, his career ended like this.
Sometimes an early blemish in your career can motivate a fighter even more. You had the one hiccup. Did that in any way, or do you think that will in any way help you?
That's right. It's helped me a lot. Since the hiccup, since the defeat against PRESCOTT, so much has changed in my boxing career. Coming to LA and training with the wildcard gym, Freddie Roach, and training alongside Manny Pacquiao, sparring with him as well. It's changed so much. It's given me more belief and more confidence in this game. And now going into fighting for the WBA 140 World Championship title on the 27th of June. I can't wait. Whoever knew, within 3 fights of the defeat, I would be fighting for a world title. It's just crazy how things go. But, I've been working hard. I think I proved myself a lot in the BARRERA fight. Even though, I wish it could have finished in a better way. But, I think so much is changing my style, the way I live now, and the way I act, I act like a proper professional.
I mentioned going in there against BARRERA, but training with Freddie Roach and alongside Manny Pacquiao, is there a better education for a fighter?
No, it's not. I think this is the best education you can get. You're with the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, who's faced the best fighters in the world, and you're alongside one of the best trainers in the world as well, which is Freddie Roach. He's been there with the best, and I think he's the one who can take me to the top. He can take me to the next level and make me become the world champion and a legend like Manny Pacquiao.
What do you think you need to work on most right now with your game, Amir?
Well, I've got the speed, I've got the power. I think it's just the experience now. I'm spending more time in the boxing ring, in the boxing gym as well, picking up these little things, keeping the hands up, the defense as well, which is, improving every time, every fight now, working alongside Manny and Freddie. Also, we've got Michael Mora, who works alongside Freddie Roach, who helps me as well with my defensive and with my defense and everything else, my combinations. But I think the thing I need is the experience. As soon as I get the experience and I get the ring generalship and I know how to pace myself and be patient, I think it'll come together then.
Tell us what you expected with this upcoming fight and a little bit about your opponent.
Yeah, I'm fighting Kotelnik. He's a tough fighter. And I'm gonna just go in there and just do what I normally do. I'm gonna have a game plan, what I'm gonna be following. Freddie's gonna be in the corner for the fight. And I'm just going to go in there and get the title off him. He's the champion. He holds a WBA title, and I want that WBA title. I want to become the world champion. I want to take that belt home to Britain. And I think it's going to be a tough fight. He's a come forward fighter. He is. He's got the experience. He's an Olympic silver medalist, just like myself. So it's going to be a tough fight. He's had 30 fights, lost 2, drawn 1. I've had 22 fights, lost 1. So this is going to be a big test for me, and I think it's the right time for this fight.
Best of luck, continued success.
Thank you very much.
Keep an eye on this young man, Amir Khan, as he heads up the boxing ladder.